Hoover, Alabama, in a game that wasn't normal for a second. LSU won in the most bizarre of finishes imaginable. Sophomore closer Todd Peterson, who had just pitched 2 innings on Tuesday, threw 5 more innings Thursday with survival in the SEC tournament on the line. Then, in his first at-bat in 2 years of college baseball, Peterson cracked a 2-run double with 2 outs in the top of the 12th inning that gave the Tigers enough cushion to beat South Carolina 6-4 at Hoover Metropolitan Stadium. LSU needed him on the mound in the bottom of the 12th, so LSU coach Paul Mainieri was faced with a situation in which Peterson had to bet to stay in the game. "Go yard," Peterson said when asked in a post-game TV what was his mindset when he stepped to the plate. "I'm a pinch hitter. I've got nothing to lose," Peterson said. At first Mainieri ordered him not to swing the bat. "I don't need you to get hurt," Mainieri told Peterson. But when Carolina changed pitchers and inserted freshman reliever TJ Shook, Mainieri had a change of heart. Mainieri said, "Did you ever hit in high school?" Peterson said, I hit bombs." Mainieri asked Peterson if he wanted a batting glove. He said, "Nah, I don't need one," Mainieri said. Peterson tagged a 1-2 pitch that Shook left over the plate and came within inches of a 3-run homer. When he stopped at second base, he looked at the LSU dugout, held up his hands and gave a look to his teammates that said, "So what's the big deal about batting?" The LSU dugout lost its collective mind. But for a game that lasted 4 hours and 17 minutes as the 5th longest game in SEC tournament history, it took something as unpredictable as Peterson's big swing, his career-high 72 pitches and his first pitching win of the season to keep the Tigers, 35-24, alive for one more day. 9th inning blunder. LSU led 3-2 in the 9th inning when South Carolina shortstop LT Tolbert drove a ball to Zach Watson in center field that seemed playable. Watson struggled to get a read, couldn't get in position and let it fly over his head for what became a stand-up triple. 2 batters later, South Carolina's Jacob Olson drove a ball up the middle to tie the game, forcing extra innings. Replays of the games, LSU held a 3-2 lead after a replay review that lasted between 10 and 15 minutes. On the play, South Carolina catcher Hunter Taylor lunged forward with the ball and thought he had tagged LSU's Antoine Duplantis. But Duplantis simply and smoothly altered his body around Taylor's glove, his arms going above while the rest his body seemingly went below it. Duplantis made it around Taylor and just barely threw his left hand on the bottom of home plate to give LSU the 3-2 lead in the 8th inning. Or did he? He was called out. Then after review he was called safe. Then another review checked to see if he left early. Still safe. Pitchers step up. LSU knew it was going to have to make do with a makeshift pitching staff Thursday. A.J. Labez had shoulder soreness resurface, and Mainieri said Wednesday night he had no idea what the Tigers would do. The staff excelled in his place. Junior Caleb Gilbert got the start after posting a 5.33 ERA through 52.1 innings this season. He pitched 3 shutout innings before allowing 1 run in the 4th. He allowed just 2 hits and 2 walks on the day. Senior Austin Bain, normally the first baseman, was moved to designated hitter Thursday specifically because LSU needed him to pitch more than usual. He entered when Gilbert got the Tigers into trouble in the 4th and retired 6 straight batters. Bain eventually allowed a solo home run in the 6th inning to tie the game 2-2, but that was all through 2.2 innings. Then Devin Fontenot pitched 1 shutout inning. But it was the performance from Peterson that was the most impressive. Closer pitched 2 days ago yet went 5 innings, allowing nothing besides the run caused by Watson's error. What's next? LSU will play the loser of the Florida and Arkansas game Friday after the completion the 3 p.m. game. So LSU could start by 6:30 or 7 p.m.